Oh man, I'm gonna probably make a few of my OGs happy with this trade that I took. It's the classic, literally the classic model that I traded right when I got my first payout, and it feels pretty good to go back to it, even with all the new levels that I've been implementing. And so this is gonna be one of my most clearest trade recaps that I've taken. But before I hop into that, I want to let you guys know that I think a week ago, last week, I lost the 5 accounts on my Express that I took to make 13,000 or a little over $13,000. Um, and I just wanted to let you guys know, like, there's no other reason. I just wanted to be fully transparent. Like I said, I started this channel off of that, so obviously wasn't super proud of it. And the reason why I didn't tell you guys soon enough was I hope you guys understand that when I'm trying to be as honest as possible, it's very hard because it's not hard to be honest. The only reason why it was hard for me was because like I didn't want people to think like, damn, even when you get that big of a payout, like you're going to struggle like that. Like damn, like I thought Alex was finally more consistent now. And yeah, like I am, right? But I don't want you to guys to expect like that as soon as you start making money, as soon as you start becoming profitable, right? Like you're never ever going to have days like that. You're never ever going to start like you're never ever going to lose again. Like that's also what I don't want you guys to think, cuz I've been posting a lot more wins recently. And I'm sorry it feels like a little backdoor that I didn't post me blowing my account, that I didn't post the losses. But I just couldn't take I couldn't handle not telling you guys, especially after what happened these past 2 days. I'm gonna get into it, but yeah, like there was just no way I could tell you guys, and especially like after, I got a bit of mixed opinions on the premium side of Discord. Like it wasn't me just to keep a lot of things from you guys, and I don't want to turn to that type of YouTube creator. Like genuinely, I just want to be here to help people out and be honest and give people and beginners the most raw and the reality of what trading looks like. And I just don't want to be that type of person to like hide shit from y'all. But no, man, I just got moved to freaking my account just got moved to live, bro. Now it looks like I only have four funded, but I'm trading on four combos right now. As you can see, like my blown accounts from last time. That shit looks disgusting. I don't even know why it's still there, but um, yeah. Let's just hop into the trade recap before I get moved even faster. So let me just show you guys the email. It should say leader +3. I'm trading on four combines right now, um, because of the fact that let me see. Okay, yeah. So there should be one more, but they just passed one of my combines right now as we speak. This always happens, bro. Top Step is literally so fast to sending the email and passing. They're probably gonna send me the emails about passing these accounts probably during the video. But yeah, so I'm trading on four 50K combines right now. Um, I didn't want to trade on five because I want to tone it down a little bit, especially after what happened, just greed and things like that. And so I wanted to just calm down and see if I could get into the same position with four combines, which is what I did, right? Like yesterday, I think it was so around a week ago. I forgot when was when I blew my combines, and then yesterday I was able to make $1,500 on trading combines, and then today obviously I made another 1,500, so I was able to pass four combines in 2 days. And I think I'm at the point where combines are just not a problem at all anymore. And so if you guys genuinely want advice on just passing combines specifically, not payouts, not strategies, passing combines specifically, because I do think there's a completely different way you're supposed to approach combines mentally, and which is why I think I'm winning a lot more bigger wins on combines than I am on like funded accounts, right? Because it's super different how you're supposed to approach it mentally, and I think that helps a lot. It's just a lot of it has to do with just being scared. I think that's the biggest problem when you fail to pass a combine account, is because you're not going in when you're supposed to. um because let's be honest, like the win rate's going to be pretty low for most traders. It's going to be Most traders going to be under 50%, under 60%, let alone 50%. It's going to be under that. And so when you do win trades, right, you have to win big, especially when you're on combines, because you're not supposed to you can't take long combines, because that's how they get you. When you have small wins, and you take bigger losses, and you can't, if you're in there for over a month, you get paid, billed like $50 or something. So that's a problem that I had when I first started out. And so truly just committing when you're on a combine helped me the most. And today's trade was just super clean. Like I said, it's gonna make a lot of y'all people who have been watching me for a bit super happy. I'm gonna break it down super concisely. I'm gonna for the people who just watched me for levels though, that played out too. Levels, unicorn model, market maker model, macro time frame. Everything played out today. Hopefully, you guys take value out of this trade recap. People in the in my Discord took similar trades. People in my regular Discord, people in my premium Discord, we all took similar trades today. And so it was perfect. I'll show you guys proof and evidence of everything because, like I said, I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with y'all. So, yeah, starting out today, daily bias. Let's go into the daily. Oh, first off, let me show you guys what I was talking with through my Discord. And like I said, bro, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave my normal Discord. I'm still going to let you guys know what I think. So personally, I said I want to see us take out London lows before doing anything else. And this was around 8. When was that? Like 8:25 or something. And so we were around this. Yeah, it was around this accumulation phase. I want to see us take out London lows before I identify a strong bias. Okay, and so that's what I was thinking. And then I also said it would be nice if we get some manipulation higher at market open. At market open, I want to see us manipulate into the 15-minute fair value gap. That's exactly what happened. We manipulate into that 15-minute fair value gap when that happened. And so that's actually a minute before market open. So I'm not saying that after market. And this is the premium side Discord. People, not too many people right here, but that's fine. Like no matter how many people are in there, I'm just going to help them as much as I can. But that's not the point. Where was I? That was yesterday, today. Okay, so today on the premium Discord, I said, yeah, like CS Slots market maker sell model, hit our 4 hour for bag up on NQ, and then I basically said that it was also possible for us to dump, right? Just because of the fact that on the daily candle, we don't really have much expansion down to the downside. And so I said it was completely possible that we may dump past that 4 hour for value gap because NQ didn't have that 4 hour for value gap. NQ doesn't have a 4 hour for value gap, but it was pretty unlikely. And so I also said I'm not gonna determine anything until we take out those London lows. Like that's the first thing. I need to see us take out those London lows. So that was my initial draw. I'm not doing anything until we take out those London lows, and that's exactly what we do, right? Like I guess on the ES because we take out London lows on the ES, right? But that's actually a good thing because on NQ we don't, and that helps confirm my bias, right? Because let's say we take out London lows, that just makes dumping even more of a possibility. Like we can sweep London lows out, but that doesn't mean that's an immediate sign of reversal. However, ES takes out London lows, NQ fails to take out those London lows, also gets really, really close to that -1 standard deviation level that we marked out, which is a key point of reversal. And so in addition to that, not taking out London lows and putting a bullish SMT with ES, now I'm like, okay, maybe there's a potential sign that we're actually bullish, right? And now I have two things that are going to tell me like super, super, super early signs of reversal. If you guys want to trade super aggressively, which is what I do with combines, what I should have done here, this is like so telling. Okay, these are one of the levels that I use that I go over with a premium side of premium with my premium members is the standard deviation level and the consequent encroachment level. Two levels right here that literally tell us super early that the price may reverse. And so this consequent encroachment level is actually literally down to the tick. So once we put in this candle here at 9:46 a.m. Which is a Doge candle. This is one of the candles that you're going to look for when you have like sort of like a Doge or indecisive candle, right? We also put in a bullish SMC, so we're like, okay, now look for anything that's going to tell us a sign of reversal. This happens super quick. Mark out the consequent encroachment of this wick, the equilibrium of this wick. Next candle taps perfectly to this wick. This is when you have to enter. You have to enter. You can't be scared. You have to enter. Okay, you have to enter off of this. This is how you catch those moves. Enter off this, stops at this low, it gets invalidated if it goes past this low. You would have caught this trade extremely early, okay, literally extremely early for a 6-point stop loss, and you would probably like take profit for I don't know however long. Okay, this was your first entry that you could have done. I'm going to show you guys multiple entries that you could have taken. This is the first entry that you could have taken. Okay, second entry is more of the safe entry, probably an entry I would have taken if I was on a funded account, is the inverse for value gap entry. In addition to us putting in that bullish S&P, in addition to me knowing that we perfectly hit this consequent encroachment area and we inverse this gap, I probably would have waited until we got some more structure and we totally inverse this. So probably off this candle, I would have entered. Okay, you would have entered, I would have entered. Enter off of this here, off this inverse fair value gap closure of that candle, stops at this low, and then target a little higher. Okay, 34-point stop loss is a little bit high. If you want, you could have put it at this low for a 30-point stop loss, because really we shouldn't come back down to mitigate this candle since we already tapped into the consequent encroachment. So yeah, you could have gone about that way as well. Now, I miss those entries, as you can tell, right? And I'm not gonna chase price. Like I'm gonna wait for a pullback to happen. So that's exactly what I do. Like I wait for a pullback to happen, and we get one, right? So on the 1 minute, we pull back into this fair value gap, and we're waiting until kind of like we know we're not supposed to take this fair value gap because it's way too much in premium. So I'm gonna mark out kind of this range, and we're gonna wait until it hits, like the equilibrium area of like this range. Like this is the equilibrium of this range. This is here. That's basically what I marked out here, right? This is the equilibrium of this entire range. And guess what? Like it lines up with the consequent encroachment of this candle. And look how this candle looks compared to this one. Two indecisive candles, two Doge candles, literally look the same. And guess what? The next candle taps perfectly into the CE, into the equilibrium of this candle. Like how much more obvious can this get? On the 5 minute, we also hold bullish structure. 5 minute, we're bullish. We're bullish as well. We have a 5 minute fair value gap here as well. Right here, but I'm not too worried about that because we have so much confidence here that price is going to just head even higher. Like this is just comes with experience as well. Seeing the size of these candles, it's very, very hard for me to believe that we're going to drop all the way back down there. It's a possibility, but it's super, super hard for me to see that happen because I haven't seen that happen often. When we get volume candles like this, typically it's a sign that we're going to push even higher. And so the fair value gap there, but I'm not too worried about that. We're also in a 1 hour fair value gap, like a higher time frame 1 hour fair value gap. So higher time frame holds higher power, so I'm not worried about that as much either. Like I saw, some people have questions like, okay, like, oh, Alex, how am I supposed to know we weren't going to reject all the 15-minute fair value gap again? Well, first off, let's think about it. You have a great risk to reward ratio. Like, look at this risk to reward ratio. You could go break even once we take this high when we're back into that fair value gap. We're also in a 1 hour fair value gap. So we're in a 1 hour fair value gap against a 15-minute. It's most likely that 1 hour is going to beat the 15-minute fair value gap because higher time frame holds higher power. So don't be scared to take a trade, especially when you have such good confidence on a higher time frame, when you have such good confidence or you have such a good risk to reward ratio. So don't be scared, yo. Don't be scared. But like I said, yeah, perfectly taps into that level, right? Now let's also understand that we have a perfect unicorn model. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. This makes this our breaker block area here. We have fair value gaps to go off of. Taps into that breaker block perfectly, taps into that fair value gap perfectly. This is a textbook trade. I want you guys to screenshot this trade, even if you guys didn't take it. Literally textbook. Uses every single one of my models. Market maker buy model as well. Original consolidation, redistribution phases, and then we get a smart money reversal. And then there's the buy curve of the market maker model. This is genuinely perfect. This is like art. This is painting. This is what makes trading fun. When you have days like this, when price action shows like this is another day. If you guys are struggling with FOMO, if you guys are struggling with just taking revenge trades, wait for days like this. This is a huge. You can just wait for days like this, and you will literally print off of this as well. Okay, so hopefully this trade recap made sense. It made complete sense to me. I think I explained that pretty well. On the 15-minute as well, you get 15-minute structure. Like you break past this previous high, which is a great sign that price is going to be bullish because now this is essentially an order block as well. So you guys shouldn't worry about the 15-minute fair value gap. Now I know it's hard when you guys don't have as much market experience, but a candle like this on the 15-minute where you close so strongly bullish, like that's also a sign that it's going to be really hard for price to just come back all the way down again. So you guys shouldn't be worrying too much about if price would have just retraced back into it. But like I said, you guys had multiple entries here, inverse fair value gaps, levels, retrace into fair value gaps, consequent encouragement levels. Like I said, it was just an all around perfect trade. And if you guys want to learn more about levels, like it's completely optional. I know I had a lot of mixed opinions about this. It's completely optional, but like I just showed you guys people in the premium Discord took trades like this. Like Zob took the exact same trade as me, basically. Noah took the exact same trade as me, basically. Like they're completely new to this channel, but they actually took time to watch the videos and they learned the concepts and they took the same trade as me and we all banked off of it. Not a lot of people in the server, but like I said, just the two or three people that are joining are already seeing results and are already seeing progress. So if you guys, like I said, want to learn to take the exact same trades like me, and to take the trade that I just showed you like so easily and so simply, right? If you guys are interested, I'll post a link down below in the description. But yeah, like I said, just a trade recap that I took today. If you guys just want to join the free Discord, which is fine too, right? I talk on that as well. It's completely free. Link is gonna be in the description, but or in my YouTube bio. But yeah, not much else, bro. It felt super super good to pass these accounts today. Super super good to be back at it. Alex is back, bro. I'm gonna be back at it. I'm gonna, stick to when I should be trading, stick to my rules back in, and not revenge trade. I'm gonna take things slow, okay? So yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking through me, thick and thin, even when I'm turning into a guru and dropping the premium Discord. I appreciate you guys, bro, for real. And hopefully this trade weekend makes sense. I love you guys as always. Have a very safe rest of y'all's day. Have a very safe rest of y'all's not weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. Have a very safe rest of y'all's day. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on how to pass a combat, just let me know. So yeah, have a good one, y'all. God bless.